Sports. It's in the game.
Wow, now that's what you call good football.
Today, from Soldier Field.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll go again with Hall. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown! It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. 75 yards in 7 plays. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Play action. Now Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a carry for Allen. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. DJ Moore is back deep waiting for it. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down. To the air, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Swift. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. On first down, Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 2nd and 3. Rodgers to throw once more. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown, puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he returns this to the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And it's caught. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Pass complete to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Swift going to try up the middle. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down is Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here now, 2nd and 4. Hall again. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Throwing is Rodgers. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Williams to the air on 2nd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Off the play fake, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. It's Bears football here. Touchdown, Bears! DJ Moore. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down. Rodgers going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 56 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Williams loses the football, and it's scooped. Does the big boy have the juice? And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Off play action. Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a play fake here on first down. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Rodgers to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Williams throw complete there to Moore. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, here's Williams. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defense
today, from MetLife Stadium in New
Time Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry for Najee Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They go play action with Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Wilson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that's off the right upright. And it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so...
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Locke. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete to Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. Now inside the 25, Najee Harris, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 59 yards. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Finding room in midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. They fake the handoff, now Locke. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Play action. Now it's Locke. That one taken in by Neighbors. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Locke off a play action. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Bellinger, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants have retaken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Harris running straight ahead, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. This is caught by Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Clock will try again on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Locke to throw. They'll roll him out right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Locke now on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown. Malik Neighbors as the 1st half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Gano the extra point, and it's now 17-14. That time a 6-play drive, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On second down, Wilson able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
Here's a diving catch right side. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They look to throw. It's Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
To throw it is Locke. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Locke. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They hand this off to Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Greatest show on earth, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick-6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run, but everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route develop.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson's throw going into the hands of Williams. Still on his feet. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now Locke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors from 21 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Gano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Austin complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 38 yards. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 17 yards and a giant first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's second and 10.
55, let's go, team. It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be a long day.
A lot going to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Back to throw. Lock. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's first and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. And out across midfield down to the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw brought in by Austin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Forced out to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now Wilson completes it to Austin. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Locke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, and that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the 4th quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last.